I'm going to put this on screen share right now so you can see. I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to create something that I want to share with my friend Sarah so we can both work on it together.
Ooh.
I'm going to put it where I want to keep it, which in this case is in the MIWLA folder. And I'm going to hit create. I want to create a document. It's opening. And I'm going to give this a title. So I'm going to click on Untitled Document. And I'm going to title it How to Co-Edit a Document in Google. Okay. I want to share this with Sarah, so I'm going to click on Share. And down at the bottom it says Invite People, so I'm going to type in her email address that she has attached to a Google account. This is through our school. And notice it says Can Edit because I want her to work on it too. You can send an email, but I don't need her to because I'm already talking to her. So
Yep.
I'm going to hit OK. I'm OK with that. And done. All right, now Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah's going to open it up. She's going to open her Google Drive, only she's going to find it under Shared with Me. Now under Shared with Me, she should have something that is labeled How to Co-Edit a Document in Google. When she gets into it, I'm going to see that she's looking at it by a little thingy up here. Sarah, have you found it yet?
I did find it. I looked at Shared with Me in Google, and then I clicked on How to Co-Edit a Document. It was the first one.
Perfect.
And here it is. And now I can see you.
Yep, and I can see you too. So up in the right-hand corner here, it has her picture, and it says Sarah Hallinan. And you can see that she's typing. I can see where she's typing, and I can type here too. Now, the way I found this useful as a teacher, for example, this entire presentation we have done while Sarah's in Michigan and I'm in Washington, D.C. this summer over various meetings. So every time we create something, we talk about how we want to do it and start typing on the separate parts. But we can keep talking at the same time. We're currently talking through Google Hangout, which we'd be happy to show you how to use. But you could just as easily do this over the phone. You could turn on your cell phone on speaker and talk through that if you wanted to. I just think that Google Hangout's really easy. So Sarah, what we want to do is create a couple sections for what we want to talk about, and then we could add to it. So you can see that we are both typing at the same time. So I'm going to type in section 1. Let's add a section 2. There you go. All right, for section 1, I want to add a table. So I'm going to put in a table.
For section 2, I'm going to insert an image.
Okay, great.
Something going on.
Now the cool thing about this is that we can talk about this. It saves us a lot of work. So say we are creating a quiz or a test or something, that a worksheet that we want to use in both our classes. In the old days, if we wanted to, I would create a whole thing by myself. I would send it to Sarah, and then she would have to modify it for her own purposes. Maybe she would want to change the formatting so it looks like something she'd want to use. Maybe she would word something a different way. Maybe she had an idea about how to do something better. But this way, we're talking and creating at the same time, so we can create standard formatting. We split the work, and because we're talking together about how to do something, we end up coming up with something that's even better than what we would have done. For example, in our presentation, we passed out this Google Drive cheat sheet. We created this the same exact way. We talked about what we wanted to do. We created the separate sections. We inserted all of these instructions and images. And then we had each other look at it and were able to discuss whether something looked the right way, if we knew we were missing something, if we wanted to fix it. Maybe Sarah caught a typo that I had made or whatever it might be. So in the end, we've split the work. We've come up with something that's better than we could have done on our own, and it took less time. Plus, I think it's fun doing work with friends instead of doing it by yourself all the time. Sarah, anything to add?
Nope, that sounds good. It is so much more fun, and it's so much easier than having email and having the same version and then having to edit the version separately. It's so much easier just to be able to edit at the exact same time.
I totally agree. All right, thanks, Sarah.
Yep.